Recording now.
I'm Evie,
Right, I am Ray.
and we are going to look at the movie.
Daredevil 2003, the movie starring Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner, Michael Clark Duncan,
Yes.
and Colin Farrell. Those are your primary characters in this film.
They are.
So I enjoyed it. It was done by director Mark Steven Johnson. This is probably his big film.
Yeah.
The last film I saw of him, because this is a little thing, was it was a movie called Finding Steve McQueen.
Okay.
It had a very small rating. So basically, this film didn't break him. What I'm trying to say is this film is not a very well received movie. Ben Affleck has come on record as saying after the fact, he's kind of mixed feelings about this film and how it was received. And I think they stay pretty true to the source material. The director, Stephen Mark Johnson, he is a fan of the comic book series. They had a 62-day film schedule, so they had to do a lot. That includes the special effects, the stunts, as well as filming everything.
Right.
And so he had to have a clear vision and a clear, concise method to do things, and just try and get everything on time and on budget. And
Right.
So there was a lot going against him. So if I had to defend certain things of why it looks kind of bad, did you like the Shadow World vision of his? Because
It was interesting.
yeah, because obviously, because the whole point of him is seeing the world on fire. That's the whole gimmick
Right.
of what it looks like. For him. For him. I guess it's because it's radar. I'm like, well, how do you see radar? How do you see sound? So it's kind of a tricky line to. I think they did it well. It just because it's so murky and unknown to me.
Yeah.
It's disjointing for me to
Okay.
to process.
Say
that.
what's that?
Yeah. All right. So, what works for me? I love the fight sequences.
Yeah.
I thought the stuntmen and the fighting choreographers, because Master Cho Young-yen, guy he did the wire work for Matrix and Charles Angels films, did the wire work for this one. Jeff Amada did the general fighting stunts, and the guy who did the stick work for him is an actual boxer.
Okay.
And so, even in the trailer, which I love the trailer sequences of it, it's just amazing.
Yep.
And it's a mix of CG as well as actual physical choreography.
Sure.
And I love that. I love to see the stick work, the billy clubs, and making it look cool, and pulling it off and making it look real as much as humanly possible whenever you can. So that is what drew to it, and I knew how much work Jennifer Garner did with the size.
Sure.
She was still coming off of Alias, and she was still at the time she was married to Scott Foley at the time, and she was doing 8 twirls in one hand, 8 twirls in the other hand, in the backyard. Going backwards, forwards, figure eights. She was saying all these things how she was doing it, and so when Jeffrey Mata was doing the stunt choreography with her, the amount of work. It was smooth. They didn't have to use a stunt double. They did most of the work themselves,
right?
Which gave the believability of it. And for me, I felt that. And of course, this is what brought Evanescence to the big screen. The 2 major hits, "Bring Me to Life" and "My Immortal," was the songs that made them what they were.
Okay.
I still associate the music videos or the songs to those things. I don't know if that's your kind of music or not. Maybe not your jam.
What?
Evanescence.
I've heard of them.
Bring Me to Life.
They're not bad.
So it's like a rock and operatic music.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It was okay.
Joey Pants played Ben Urich.
Yeah.
So I like that.
I like
and then you have Kevin Smith.
Definitely. Cool. Yeah, well, I actually liked it. I love the special effects, the fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
There was it dragged sometimes.
Okay.
With the cop saying this, that, I like the fighting, and I like Michael Clark Duncan, like at the end where he breaks his knees,
Oh yeah, the big fight scene.
Exactly. That was really good, which is and it had a moral, of course,
Mm-hmm.
where if you harm other people, karma, well, not karma, but you earn what you do. If you're gonna hurt some,
reap what you sow.
exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. You don't want to I guess reap what you sowed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was good. This movie reminds me of the Batman series.
Oh, the animated series? Or
The
trilogy, the Christopher Nolan,
yeah,
the Christopher Nolan
yeah,
series. Okay.
yeah, it reminded me of that.
How so? Like in what just I'm not sure how.
He's a guy, a vigilante,
Mm-hmm.
on his own, and I guess people don't like him, but he's trying to do something good,
Right.
and I guess people, everybody's against him,
Mm-hmm.
but he keeps going on and trying to do what's right.
Mm-hmm.
He's a dark character. That's why I think they're similar.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. How would you rank this then?
Out of 10,
out of 10? Yeah.
I'd give him maybe an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, it was an alright movie. It didn't.
Yeah, I haven't seen it since its release in theaters, so for
Okay.
me it was a long time. And I saw the director's cut with Coolio,
Yeah, me too.
so I was like, "Is Coolio in this?"
Yeah,
and
that's
then
Coolio.
I had to look on the commentary, and they cut all his scenes out of the movie because they
Okay.
shot Coolio initially, and this is just in terms of Foster, Gary Foster, who was a producer, decided, okay, we need to cut this up for time.
Right, okay.
So it was a decision. So it wasn't even the director's choice. It was a producer's idea how to make this go faster.
Okay.
And there were some things that didn't make sense because of the way they cut it,
Right. Okay.
like how the Kingpin was found out.
Okay.
Like that, there's an actual scene where Wesley, Leland Orser's character, portrays the Kingpin
Okay.
at the end. Like, because if not, there's some things that didn't make sense
Okay.
apparently. And if you follow it, it does play back to it.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Coolio surprised me, and it was actually kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, it was.
They had the court scenes with Foggy.
Yeah.
And Jon Favreau.
Yeah.
It's great. At least they kept the scenes with Favreau and him in the restaurant, the bar, and the talking.
Right.
They talk about Lamont from Sanford and Sons.
Yeah, Sanford and Sons.
So I mean,
That's
for
awesome.
people who grew up in the 70s and 80s,
Yeah.
it's very reminiscent. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I love the chemistry between the two of those. Is really great.
Yeah, they're really
And,
good. I know.
I like Colin Farrell as Bullseye.
Yeah.
It's really, I think he had fun, and it's also his first time doing a character where he uses actual Irish accent.
Yeah.
That
was really good.
Yeah, and I couldn't see anyone better at the time as Kingpin than Michael Clark Duncan. I thought he did the job well.
He did, yeah,
you know?
definitely.
Obviously the color of one's skin, but like the service of the character, the integrity of the character, I thought he really did a pretty good job on
Yeah,
it.
me too. Me too. Well, I would say, I'd give this an 8.
I would give this an 8 too.
Okay. Well, I'm Evie.
I am Ray. We'd like you, if you hit subscribe at the bottom of the screen, we could do more, and Evie can talk more next time. And we'd like, also on our podcast, if you listen to our radio shows, it's a little bit longer. We have maybe a 10-minute longer piece. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up, hit like, hit 4 or 5 stars, and feel free to give us a comment. Let us know what you think and anything we missed, because I'm sure we missed a lot of stuff. Like characters that we didn't even mention, where it went to, or things that we missed.
Yeah, please let us know.
Let us know. We appreciate it, and we will talk to you later.
Later.